couple of spots could be problematic, if you get one of these storms. So we want you to be alert in the morning and especially in the afternoon tomorrow. There's not going to be a lot of coverage tomorrow morning, but there could be, an isolated, strong or severe thunderstorm. Primary threat tomorrow morning, though, because we don't have a ton of instability, is going to be heavy rainfall. Yes, if you get a thunderstorm, there's lightning. Could be a gusty wind producer. So very isolated tomorrow morning. Tomorrow afternoon, a greater chance for severe storms with those downpours, likely heavy rainfall, damaging wind gusts, hail, lightning, a non-zero tornado threat. But nonetheless, it's more for those damaging wind gusts with these storms. And you'll see what I mean when I show you the future radar. But look at how many areas are at that level, too. So this whole activity will be developing and then swinging eastward with time. Excessive rainfall outlook, a level 1 for tomorrow. First, the warm front moves in. Tomorrow morning, you'll get a little bit of development along it. But what we've been seeing with some of the radar trends, the future radar trends, some of the worst of the activity might just miss us to the south towards Long Island. So we'll hold for that, but it's going to be too close to call. So we want you to be alert for tomorrow morning. Then we get past 9 o'clock and things are quiet, and then we see additional development. But look at those. Those are nasty, okay? So not everyone in our state will be impacted by these storms, but if you do get one of them, yes, of course, it's going to be a bigger deal. So tomorrow morning, that's after midnight. This is 4 o'clock in the morning. So I'll have to watch how close these troublemakers get to the shoreline. There's that first chance, first round. And then the second round, we're going to just fast forward. There's 2 o'clock in the afternoon. This is like a Boeing segment. That's a damaging wind producer all day long, and that could impact half of our state. Again, this is a future radar. It gives you an idea of how things will develop. We want you to be alert. Keep an eye on any alerts to the First Alert Weather app tomorrow in the morning and especially in the afternoon. But this morning, it feels amazing with high pressure and control. Tons of 50s to report this morning, a few 60s, but John and Bob's were reporting 56 degrees. Coming in with the coolest reading so far is Jeff in Staffordville, 53, and Laura in East Hampton, 60 degrees. It is absolutely lovely outside. Look at that view in Old Saybrook. We can see for miles, very still conditions to start off our morning. Great weather to be obviously working outside if that's your thing on Saturdays. Of course, the earlier, the more refreshing it is. But even during the afternoon, it's low humidity with mid-80s. And we'll be talking about great weather for this weekend for Festival of Jazz. Now, tomorrow, as you can see, the icons don't really show much is happening because it's before 10 o'clock. We have an isolated chance. It's kind of in between like 2 and 7 o'clock. It could get a passing thunderstorm that could pack a punch. So we just want you to be aware. And it's also going to be a little toastier tomorrow. So we're going to drink extra water with low 90s. Well, the toasty, sticky weather only lasts for a day. See you later. After that, we're feeling comfortable for the rest of the week. Look at this 7-day forecast. Not bad. After the possible 2 rounds of storms tomorrow and the humid weather becomes less humid, fantastic starts. Afternoon, amazing below average temperatures Monday, Tuesday. We're back to average Wednesday, low 90s, and becoming a little muggier towards the end of the week. And of course, we'll get some events to talk about. Old Saybrook has their farmers market from 9 to 12:30. There's the Blueberry Festival happening at Ellington's Farmers Market, 9 to noon. And Riverside Cemetery fundraiser on the Great Lawn at Riverside in Waterbury at 6 p.m. The Neighbors Summer Concert. So lots of fun things to be had. Another update in your forecast and Birdie 30 coming up at 6:30.